Hello, everyone, and welcome to our once weekly show. My name is Michelle Marie, and I am both a Vedic and Western astrologer, as well as a tarot and oracle card reader. I'm also well versed in Vedic remedies and mantras, and I am so excited to have the amazing Gerald from Tarotstache on the
Thank
channel
you.
today.
I'm glad to be here. It's always wonderful to share space with you.
Thank you.
So
It's all we always enjoyed reading together. So thank you so much.
you're
And
welcome.
yeah, and if you aren't subscribed already, immediately subscribe to his channel. All of his links are in the description. And he is an amazing, amazing reader. He's got a lot of great shows up. We were just talking about all the wonderful things he did in March. So catch the replay on some of those too. So
Yes, replays, and that's the thing about readings. And I've been saying it is like if you don't get a reading during a show,
mhm.
watch the playback or listen to the other readings because there might be something that is helpful for you. Because I think that's something. Don't discount it.
Mhm.
Be open to it. The universe works in weird ways sometimes.
It does. It really does.
Yeah, for lack of a better word. The
Yes.
universe is weird.
That's so true.
Yes.
It's a very Aquarian thing to say. Oh, let's say hi to some lovely chatters. We have Lalima. It was great to see you in the audience earlier, Lalima.
Ooh,
Best
hi.
chatters are bringing it. Ramon is here. Good to see you, Ramon. Awesome, awesome. I always love your logo. And Jackie's. Oh, Jackie's.
Jackie.
It's so good to see you. And the wonderful Kaylee. We got Kaylee here. Whoop, fan flip.
Yay, Kaylee.
Kaylee. Woohoo. I've been
Woohoo.
working on my fan flip just for you, honey. And we've got Tiffany. Good to see you, Tiffany. Hello, hello. And oh, Scott's here. Hey, Scott.
Hi,
Good to see
Scott.
you. He's had a very busy month too. Lots of
I was
great,
going to say he was very busy over the weekend.
lots of pop-ups. Yeah,
Yes. It's like,
it was
wow,
fun.
this is great. This
Yeah,
is great.
good readings. And Jen is here. Good to see you, Jen.
Hello.
Oh yes, everyone's saying hello. We love Gerald. Oh yes, cowbell. Yep.
Okay. Oh, yes. Yes. And yes.
And Kristen is here. It's good to see you,
Kristen.
Kristen. And Sandy, lovely to see you, Sandy.
Yes.
Oh, hello, beautiful soul back. Good to see you, Randy. I love your dragon. That's
Hi,
beautiful.
Randy.
And Courtney is here. Always good to see you, Courtney. I hope you're doing well. Sending love to you and your family. Laura is here. Happy birthday, Laura. Happy solar return. That's
Hey,
fantastic.
Laura. Happy
Woohoo!
birthday. That's wonderful.
And Janine is here. Good to see you, Janine. Love your photo. And Nancy, I'm going to have Nancy on the show in May. Super
Oh,
excited. I
excellent.
know.
Excellent.
Yes. All right. Everyone's talking. Oh, Rachel's here. Good to see you, Rachel. Welcome back,
Hi,
honey. Hope
Rachel.
you're doing well. Good. It's really cute photos of Ollie you're putting up. Marie is here. Good to see you, Marie. Oh, Diane is here. Good to see you.
Hey, Diana.
Diana's here. And then we've got all right, Moira, good to see you, Moira. And oh, we were just talking about you, Maruta. The
Yes.
universes were magical. Yes, very cool. Yeah, I was just talking
Mhm.
to Gerald about all the wonderful questions that you
They were
had.
so good.
That was
So
such
good.
a great interview. It was a lot of fun. And I found that I like sea turtles just like Gerald. So we both
Yes.
love sea turtles.
Yes, yes,
Yeah,
yes.
awesome. And oh, you're knitting. Have fun. Oh, love knitting. That's
Ooh.
great.
I
And then,
do want
oh,
to know what you're knitting, Kaylee.
yes, please tell us for sure. It's probably something, is it like a Harry Potter scarf or something like that?
Mm.
Rose blue. I'm leaving to join a group for meditation in Texas. Our state need help. That's awesome. I'm so
Oh,
glad that
yeah.
you're doing that, Rose blue. That makes a big
Yes, thank you.
difference. And everyone's saying happy birthday to Laura. Oh,
Yay.
Kaz. Hey, Kaz. Good to see you. All right. We're lots of people coming in. So thank you all so, so much for joining
Mm.
us. We always appreciate your energy.
Very true.
Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and get into some of the Vedic transits that are coming our way. I know that we're in the middle of eclipse season, so lots of deep breaths, folks. But I'm going to go over a couple of things that are going on, and then make sure to tune in next week because I'm going to go really in depth into the solar eclipse that's coming up because that's really big for America. It's in
Yes.
Ravati. It's big spiritual jump there. Okay. Good to see you, Jay. Welcome, welcome. So just trying to hit everybody as you guys come in. Thank you so much for joining us. And go ahead and put your questions in. And just to let everybody know how the show works, I got a new banner. I'm really excited to use it. I'm going to
Ooh.
do that. Okay. So the donations get priority. All the links are in the description. $5 minimum because PayPal is crazy. And you must be present to receive a reading. And this is for entertainment purposes only. We do that for legal. Okay, guys? All right.
Yep.
So let's get to some of your, I'm going to go into the Vedic stuff. So this is what's happening on the 31st. Venus is headed into Pisces. Venus is very happy in Pisces. It's my ascendant lord. So I'm very happy about this transit. That is going to bring us heightened emotional sensitivity. It's going to bring a lot of empathy. Personally, you can experience really deep connections, artistic inspiration, romantic idealism. You do beware of illusions, though, unrealistic expectations, your relationships, things like that, because Rahu is in Pisces and he can create a bit of a fog on Venus. He's our north node. Okay. So Vedic remedies such as meditation, creative expression, chanting some of Venus's mantras. I'll give you one at the end of this. Acts of compassion. Those can help balance out our emotional states. And collectively, this transit's going to foster a lot of harmony, some spiritual connections, creative pursuits. But you do need to avoid escapism. Okay, so if you're feeling really overwhelmed by your emotions, make sure that you're nurturing your relationships. You're doing some inner healing, and try to stay grounded and do those modalities that help you stay here for balanced growth and contentment during this time. And Venus will be in Pisces until April 24th, so that's just something to keep in mind. Then we have this is kind of a big one. Mercury's going to go retrograde on the 1st, guys. Okay, and this is a big Mercury retrograde because then he's going to go right back into the Gandanta again. So basically what this is going to do is this is happening in Ashwini Nakshatra. So this is the very first nakshatra in the wheel, okay? So
Mhm.
it's going to bring a lot of delays. It's going to bring some miscommunications. We're going to revisit a lot of past issues. There's a lot of caution that you need to take regarding travel plans, especially when it comes to the decision making during that time. Collectively, we can expect some technological glitches, misunderstandings, delays in projects. You guys have been through those Mercury retrogrades before. Because this is in sidereal Aries, go ahead and look at your chart to see where this is taking place, and that's where
Mhm.
start to review and reflect. Okay. So you can chant Mercury's mantras to help through this. You can wear emerald gemstones. You can practice mindfulness. Just utilize this period for reflection and revision. That's the most important thing that you can do, because this is an opportunity to address any unfinished business and cultivate patience. So just be aware that Mercury will be re-entering the Aries Pisces Gandanta, and that's going to take place on April 10th. So on April 1st and April 10th, probably not a good idea to make really big intellectual decisions or moves or things like that, because it's just a little wonky. And I tell people when it comes to the retrograde, it's at the very beginning at the retrograde and the very end when Mercury is turning direct or just about to turn retrograde, because he's very, very slow. So
Mm.
that is the time that you have to practice caution. You don't have to do it the whole time. Obviously, review and reflect in that house that Mercury is having you work on. But it's the days that he goes to retrograde and goes direct that are the most potent. Okay. Hope that was helpful. And yeah, come back next week and I'm going to go into the eclipse energies. And I also put all of these transits up on my website, and I do shorts on them as well. So you can follow my channel for more.
Yes, and
So,
everybody, you should be following her channel. I mean, come
aw.
on. Do it. Do it. We'll wait. Links are below. Do it. So, of course, now I'm going. I did put the link in, didn't I? So now I'm paranoid. So, anyhow,
All right. So, did you want to do any cards for the week, or did you just want to get right into questions?
I think I'm going to pull a couple of cards from the Radical Abundance,
You got it.
because think about all of the stuff that's going on. We need to keep things into perspective, and the Radical Abundance, it reminds us of the things that we can take with it. So the first one is experience. Look at this week as an experience and embrace all of the opportunities that are given. And I know sounds weird. Sometimes it is important to understand that challenging things are an experience. And when we lean into those and we work on learning those, we can take away a lot more, because when we fight them, it makes it even more challenging. And stay in oneness with yourself and those around you. You're not a separate being, you're part of a greater whole. Keep that in mind, please. It's extremely important. The experience that you have benefits the whole. So that's what I have for the week.
I love that. That's a great message for eclipse season. Thank you, Gerald.
Yeah, you're welcome.
All right. So we're getting all of your questions in. And just to let everybody know, in order so far, we have Rachel Rose and then Laura Bodderant, and then we have Courtney Ellers, and then Janine Barnes, and then Aaron Whitefoot. Okay. And then we'll go into lightning round unless you tip. Okay. So, Rachel, go ahead and get your question in if you haven't already. I'm going to go ahead and look for it. Okay, Sandy, I got your question in as well. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, good to see you, Seth. I didn't see you come in. Oh, Beach 2 Dancing. Good to see you. Yeah, reminding everyone, this is from Twitch to follow Tarotstache on YouTube. Very cool. Thank you so much.
And I think I saw Kristen Louise there too.
Oh, yeah. Great opening messages. Thank you, Kristen. Good to see you. And Lalima, yes, I got your tip. Thank you so much, honey. I made sure that you're in there as well. So yeah, we've got Rachel and Lalima. Okay, so we'll put you in there as well, Lalima. Thank you for telling me that you did that. I really appreciate that. Okay, so go ahead and get those questions in. Thank you, thank you. Rachel, I'm still waiting. Oh, there you are. Okay. I didn't win the job yesterday. I got feedback today and they said they hired a rock singer and that it came down to versatility, but I am still disappointed. I'm sorry to hear that, Rachel.
Yeah.
They said I gave a solid audition and were impressed with my coloratura.
Ooh, fancy.
Yeah, I love that word. I'm going to look that up. Just curious if there is anything else I need to know about it and how to move on. Okay, Rachel. Let's see here. Pull a few cards for you. I am getting that this was for your best good, so that's good. Ooh, interesting. Have you been dreaming a lot, Rachel? Because they're trying to give you some symbols in your dreams. Ooh, okay. Intense dreams. Yeah. Okay. That's what I'm picking up here.
Every night. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that's going along, and a lot of sensitives are up against this kind of stuff, Rachel, just because we've got Rahu in Pisces along with a bunch of other planets, and that's causing some really intense dream cycles for a lot of us.
Mm-hmm.
So the first card I got for you, Rachel, is I got I got Uranus. Okay, so let's see if I can get this working here. There we go. So I got Uranus. This tells me Uranus is unexpected, the unexpected. Okay, he's a lightning planet. Okay, he becomes most active at 42 and 84. We have our opposition at 42. We have our return at 84. That's when I tell people to, especially if they have Uranus on the ascendant, like my husband, to really watch their health during that time. Princess Kate's 42, so you can do the math on that one. So basically, this was to get you on another track of doing things and being okay. So they basically, what Uranus did was he struck lightning in the middle of this and stopped it from happening. So I asked why did you do that? And I got the 6 of Wings. Okay, this is the same as the 6 of Swords. You've endured really difficult times, Rachel, and your challenge now is to just shake this off, okay, and make the best things of some happier things that are coming. Because what I got when I pulled Uranus was I did not allow this opportunity to happen because there's a better one coming, okay? You need to change your beliefs about yourself and realize that you're in a now much better position than if you had taken this job. Okay, you're more discerning and you can make better decisions moving forward. So things are going to look up for you. This is literally the card of moving on to a more peaceful environment. Okay, it's the same as the Six of Swords. So give yourself a little permission to have fun. Okay, you've weathered the storm, enjoy the moment, and a trip will bring you much good. Okay, so, and they're saying that you might even meet someone who can become important to you on this trip that they're showing me. Okay, while you're taking a break, take some time to reflect, preferably near water, is what they're saying. Time to focus, rebalance, reflect, and guide yourself past stumbling blocks to take the right actions. Okay. So this was not for your higher good, but something for your higher good is coming because I got the reflective card. Okay. Then I got the dream card. They are definitely trying to get a hold of you in your dreams. Connect to your intuitive dream world of metaphors and symbols. Keep a piece of paper next to the bed, like a little notepad or something where you can just write down dreams that you may struggle to remember because they're giving you a lot of them throughout the night. Okay. I have a couple of cards to kind of help you move past this. The first one I got was a soul card, and it's a breathe, and there's a dragonfly on it, which shows me that there's some. Okay, I'm just looking at the. Oh, you haven't even cried yet. Oh, sweetie, I'm so sorry. So this is the affirmation for you. Okay. I am a universe observing all over universes. I breathe in the realization that I am not my name or what I do for a living. I am filled with the knowledge that I am a soul traveling onward. I breathe out the illusion of being separate from all there is. Again, this was for your higher good. Okay, this was for the best. And then I got a spirit card. This is the goddess of perseverance, and I know that you embody this goddess very well. I believe in myself now, always, and in always. Don't let this take out your self esteem. I've heard you sing, I've heard you play. You're an incredible musician. This just wasn't the gig for you. Okay. Use this gift when you feel like a failure or others seem to doubt your abilities. Your strengths and weaknesses are yours to experience and learn from in your own time. Accept yourself just as you are now, knowing that the mistakes you have made were helpers that guided the direction of your personal growth. It's never too late to change. So I think that's the transformation that I see coming your way. And what that's going to bring is better opportunities for you moving forward and more discernment. This was not the best uh, gig for you. Okay. And another better one is coming. So the competition was not stiff. It really feels karmic. It is karmic. Okay, that's why I got Uranus. He is a very karmic planet. Okay. Let's be honest, I'm not a rocker. Okay, well, you're being honest with yourself and what you want to do. Okay. And if this is something that you want to go into, maybe take some vocal classes or play around with the genre a little bit to determine whether or not it's something that you can work with. But otherwise, I mean, I think spirit basically stopped you from getting into something that would have not have been for your best. Okay. So know that that you did stretch. Okay. All right. Well, know that there's something better coming. And I look forward to hearing what that is later. Okay, sweetie. And I'm sending you lots of love. I'm excited to see what Gerald's got for you.
All right, Rachel. So, all right. I wanna see. Can we put Rachel's question back up real quick for me? Because something that is really important, Rachel, and I'm just going to be blunt. You got feedback. They don't have to give you feedback at all, and I want you to recognize that feedback is a huge gift. It is a wonderful opportunity. You did work hard for this. You actually worked really hard. This is the King of Pentacles, or the King of Discs. You worked really hard at this. You used a lot of your experience to help get you to where you were. If you had not worked as hard as you did, you probably wouldn't have gotten the feedback and as meaningful feedback, because they said I gave a solid audition and were impressed. I mean, that's great. I think just curious if there's anything else I need to know about it. You did the work. You're going to keep doing the work because you want to have the best experience. I also have strength for you. This is the card. This is this year. We are in an 8 year. And also, I think a key thing for you here is to remember to have the perseverance to keep showing up, keep doing your work. They hired a rock pop person, which I can do, but it's not natural for me. Yes. So keep persevering, keep stretching yourself. And you said you really stretched yourself. That's wonderful. That's wonderful. Strength. I got the star card. I love the star when it shows up in a reading because Rachel Rose, this is the universe conspiring for you to be successful. Keep showing up. And as Michelle said, you didn't get this one because something better is on the way for you. Keep showing up. Keep showing up. So you haven't cried. That's okay. What I would like you to do is I would like you, if you have not written down all of the work that you've done to get you to that audition and the feedback, please make sure that you write it down because you have the Two of Wands. This is you taking the moment to recognize all of the power that you do have. So it's part of it's like giving feedback for yourself. I just wanted to get off the road. I completely understand that. There is going to be a period, Rachel Rose, for you to actually do a little bit of rest. This is the Four of Swords. This very much says you need to figure out a way to get you out of your brain and your overthinking. I'm an overthinker too. And so I want to encourage you to really give yourself an opportunity to do some recovery. And because I mean, this looks like a really great reading. It's reminding you that you need some time to recover. You have more power than you realize. And keep showing up. Keep showing up because the universe wants you to be successful. Yes, go to the comedy club tonight. That sounds like a great idea. And to have a good laugh. Really. I mean, lighten up. I think it's great. I think it would be absolutely beautiful. So, yeah, just do some dumb stuff. Just do some dumb stuff. Don't do some stupid stuff. Do some fun things. Because you worked hard. Give yourself some credit. So, there you go, Rachel Rose. It's beautiful. It's great. So, that's what I
Thank
have.
you.
Yeah.
Wonderful. All right. Well, thank you so much for joining us, Rachel. We hope that was helpful. And yeah, don't let this take a hit to your self-esteem because you are an incredible artist. So it just wasn't the right one for you. Oh, so we say hi to Odin back. Thank you, Laura.
Mhm.
That's awesome. Hi, Ginger. Good to see you, honey. All right. So luckily I have people there and they were candid with me. Awesome. Yeah. So taking that
Nice.
advice, reflecting on it, that's awesome. Yeah. We can definitely learn from that. And good to see you, Thomas. Welcome.
Hi, Thomas.
And then Lightfoot says, Rachel Rhodes, you need to reward yourself. Okay. Excellent. All
Yes.
right. Lots of great comments coming in on the chat. Lots of support for you, Rachel. Okay. Best
Mhm.
chatters are bringing it. All right. So our next question is Lalima, but I'm not seeing your question, Lalima. Can you please get it into the queue for me
Oh, cool.
so that we can get to your question? That would be awesome. Oh, the general from your guides. Okay, great. Just got it. Thank you, Jonathan.
Hi, Val
All
from
right.
Illumination Portal.
Welcome, welcome. Lots of great people coming in. All right. So, Lalima, the first card I got for you, avert your eyes, avert your eyes. The first card I got for you was Aries. So you're starting something new. Aries is all about the spring. It's the energy that we have coming. It's like every time you go outside and you see the daffodils or the tulips or whatever flowers are coming up in your area, they're starting to bloom here. So this is all about new projects, exciting new ventures. It's bringing out that inner warrior in you. So I'm excited for the type of the energy that this is going to bring. I asked what that looked like, and I got death reversed. So you got some, This is not an indicator that anyone is going to die. I know you've had enough readings to know that. It indicates that there has been a failure to make some major adjustments to give new life to a project, and this stagnation has provoked serious consequences that are now coming to a head. So there are forces beyond your control that are going to compel you to end something that you would prefer not to end. Okay, that's kind of what I see coming. If that's the case, you will not be given a second chance or a choice. All right, so you'll be forced to cope with this loss, this exit, but there's an opportunity to transform and use this and transmute. Okay, so don't struggle with in a bitter battle. Just literally, they're saying just move on. If you do try to fight this, you're not going to win, is what they're telling me, because they're saying that resisting change can be painful, but it's best if you just let go and let God or goddess guide you. Okay, so it's more likely that this big transformation can be a little scary, and it's going to require some difficult decision making on your part. But if you try to resist the changes and you repress your emotions, it's just going to lead to stress and urges that are going to emerge inappropriately. Okay. So you might also go to a professional counselor if you are really struggling with this decision as well. Okay. So that it doesn't it's not too much for you. Okay. Because whenever I get death reversed, it's usually we're afraid of change, right? Don't be afraid of change. It's for your good. So then I went to my creativity oracle and I got the reflection card again. So time to focus, balance, reflect, guide yourself past the stumbling blocks and take the right actions. So know that in not taking an action, that is an action. Okay, Lalima, and every single time I do a reading for you, my cards, they just explode with this needs to be about her. This needs to be her decision. She needs to come from a place of peace and calm and not allow other people to influence the decision. Okay, so maybe taking a nice walk on a beautiful area where you can just kind of clear your head and reflect on the issue would be helpful there. Oh, I'm glad you understand. Okay. And then I got the willpower card. Okay. Use your willpower to bravely overcome thoughts of compromise and defeat. Okay. I think that's why I got the death reverse card. So there might be something that just kind of slipped. All right. Know that it's for your good and to move on from that. There are also butterflies in this card as well. So you can see the butterflies here. And you can see the butterfly in the reflection card. Butterflies are all about transformation, and we're headed into spring. That's Aries. That's when they start going into their chrysalises and reflecting so that they can exert their power when they're ready to emerge. Okay. I got the Six of Winter. Positive changes are on their way. Okay. This is the theme today because I got the Six of Wings earlier. All right. So positive changes are on their way, a welcome relief from troubled times, traveling or relocating. So if you're thinking about taking a little bit of a trip to clear your head and to reflect in a way that will help you better assert your willpower, that is 100% supported right now by your guides. So then I went to my affirmation cards just to kind of give you some pointers for the coming week. I got the generosity card and I love the Morganite up here. Those who are cheap are usually also petty and stingy with their love. Embrace the abundance the universe is trying to give you by emulating it, by giving of yourself, your time, and your resources. So there might be some generosity that comes up for you this week. And then the second one I got was a body card. This is the goddess of illumination. I learn from mistakes and grow wise and strong. Use this gift when you are angry with yourself or with other people for having made what you consider to be a mistake. All expectations are unreasonable, especially the expectation that you can go through life without making mistakes and having to deal with the mistakes of others. Successful people know that mistakes are valuable learning experiences. Okay. So those are the two affirmations that I have for you coming into the week. I would love to do that soon. Oh, that's great. Okay. Yeah. I think that would kind of help you reset things a little bit and get your mind in a better place where you can, you can exert your willpower, okay, in a positive way. It's more of an assertive way, okay? So I'm sending you lots of love, and I'm excited to see what Gerald's got for you, Lalima.
Lalima, I think I did a reading for you earlier.
Oh, yes, you
And
did.
I, of course, don't remember anything that I said because that oftentimes happens. However, I am very glad to share with you we have judgment and we have justice. Interesting that the two of these show up because judgment is paying attention to the really high level things about your life, making those decisions. And justice is about taking the time to make wise decisions throughout what is going on. The fact that we have both judgment and justice it reminds me, it suggests to me that you're taking some time to think of big and important things. So your guides are supporting that. They're recognizing that. We also have the Hierophant. So I pulled 3 cards for you initially. All 3 of them are majors. So the Hierophant is oftentimes, I like the Hierophant because the Hierophant suggests you setting something up, Lilima, for you to have experiences with divinity. So it is, the rules, the regulations, the suggestions, the standards are there just to give you an experience of your own that nobody else is going to have. So do that. The fact that justice and judgment came up, do that. Figure out what it is that's going to give you the experience of connecting with your guides, Lalima. That's extremely powerful. Now, the the justice card is tempered by the root of the powers of earth, the Ace of Pentacles. This is a new opportunity, very, very powerful, especially this time of the year. This is an opportunity for you to have those experiences and to start a new journey. Plant the seed that is going to grow beautifully. Very true. I have a major decision coming my way in career soon. Okay. And with the Hierophant, it is supported by the 3 of Cups, abundance. Being around people, I would encourage you to pay attention to the the company that you keep. Make sure that they are shared minds, like ideas. That old saying that great minds think alike. They don't actually think alike. They think along the same lines, but they think differently, and that's the sort of support that you want, Lalima. I said, I think this is a beautiful reading, and I hope it gives you some insight, because there's a little bit of sacred geometry right there too. So I might be paying attention to that. And keys are important. So that's what I have for you. Wow, that's powerful.
Yeah, it is. Thank you. All right, Lalima. So best of luck in making that decision, that major career decision. So
Mhm.
that's big stuff. So and remember, do it for you. Okay.
Yes, yes, yes.
All right, just to let everybody know, we have Laura Bondurant, and then we have Courtney Ellers, and then we have Janine Barnes, and then we have Aaron Whitefoot, and then we have Sandy Johnson, and then we have Soul Star, and then we'll get into lightning round. Okay, so that's the order. And Lalima says it was indeed beautiful. Thank you so much, Gerald. Amazing message.
You're welcome. I'm glad
Yep.
it was meaningful. That's great. I love that feedback. I love feedback. So,
Oh, thank you, Lalima, for the hearts. That's awesome, and for the feedback. All right. So let's find Laura's question. I think it says solar return. Happy birthday, Laura. That's so
yeah.
awesome. Okay, there you are. A year reading for the solar return. Okay, so just to let you know, my cards are exploded on this, and so I had to pick them up off the floor, and that doesn't happen too often. So
Mm,
there's a lot of energy in and around you. Okay, Laura? Avert your
mhm.
eyes, avert your eyes. There I am. Okay. Because I got Uranus and I got the 7th house. Now, the 7th house rules are relationships. Like if you look at your astrological chart, your ascendant is your first house. That represents your body, who you are, your overall just general personality. Okay. And then if you look across the chart to the 7th house, that is the opposing area. Uranus is going over there. Uranus is a lightning planet. He's kind of like a tower card. Okay. So there's going to be some upheavals in the relationship department. I asked what that's going to look like. And I got the Five of Roses. This is the competition card. It's the same as the Five of Wands. So they're saying that if you're tactful and considerate rather than confrontational, then you can have better communication and deeper intimacy in your relationships with other people. Okay. But you do need to face the fact that there's going to be some competition. Okay. Um, to overcome this, you need to step into the mindset of teamwork. Okay. What does that mean to you and what does that require? All right. So looking at how many wands are you holding and how many wands is the other person holding? Because if you're holding all 10, that's not a good situation. Okay. That's more of a parasitic situation. Okay. So to overcome it, I suggest, you look at your relationships from the perspective of team. And they're also saying refuse to be a victim by voicing your opinions clearly. Don't wear one of my favorite quotes from Marina. She's a Heart Center Tarot is she goes, do not wear your victimhood like a badge of honor. Okay. Voice those opinions clearly, open up that throat chakra and let your needs be known. Okay. There may be some control issues when you do that. So don't let the quarrels become too intense or turn into competitive fights or anything like that. So just try to stay patient and centered, especially if you suspect betrayal. Okay. Because there's a lot of stuff going on in the collective right now. All right. Here are some things that you can take with you. I got the Six of Winter again. This is the third reading where I'm pulling the Six of Swords. So positive changes are
Wow.
on their way, a welcome relief from troubled times, traveling or relocating. So a trip might do you a little good. Okay. Don't do it during the Mercury retrograde, of course. Okay. But just know that uh, things will get better. All right. Your guides do want you to take some time out for rest. I got the Four of Winter. This is the same as the Four of Swords. So set aside your concerns from now. You can make a decision later. Solutions that come from meditation, a need for more sleep, and then again, a vacation. So you need to take a break. Okay. Clear your head, get out of your own way by just taking some time out for you. Okay, Laura? Definitely plan that vacation this year. All right. Because once you do that, I got the Three of Cups, and what cracked me up was Gerald pulled this at the same time in his tarot when he was giving a reading previously. So this is the Three of Summer, news worth celebrating, announcements, weddings, graduations, births, friends you cherish. You can see how happy these fairies are out in the river here. Okay, so they're surrounded by flowers. They're having a great time. It's just get together with your girlfriends and have a little fun to kind of get out of your head a little bit. And I know that I've given readings for you in the past regarding your tribe. So make sure that you're picking people that are they're givers too. Okay? Then I've got a affirmation card for the year for you. I am energy. We are all made of the same energy, an ancient spiritual truth rediscovered by modern science. I breathe in the pure energy that powers the stars. I am filled with the primal power that brings everything into being. I breathe out obstacles to my energy's flow. This is an affirmation that you can take with you, especially if you suspect betrayal or any of the little relationship blocks that I brought up with the Uranus and the seventh house energy. Okay. So just remember to stay centered, do your breathing, stay grounded, and don't feed the fodder. If someone's trying to pick a fight with you or start drama, take the Aquarian approach. Detach. Okay. I think that's probably the best way to deal with that. Obviously, stand up for yourself too. Make sure that you're being heard. Because I know that you had a very difficult 2023, and it showed you who your real friends were. Okay. And so making edits in this area and standing up for yourself in relationships is going to be a big theme for you this year. Okay, Laura, I'm sending you lots of love as you go through that, and to Odin as well. Okay, I'm excited to see what Gerald's got for you.
Happy birthday, Laura. I have a pretty powerful reading for you. I have the first card is the Four of Cups. It says apathy. And what's interesting is sometimes when things change, like a birthday, we might get sometimes I get a little apathetic. I would encourage you to actually let this go. It's there. It's in the past. So we're going to move it. It's done. And what you're bringing into you is the Six of Cups, pleasure. I like this card. This is a great card for really enjoying the people that you're with, your chosen family. Plan for that. Plan for opportunities this year to celebrate you and the family, your chosen or otherwise, that you want to have. Set things up to where you get together, where it's just you being enjoying each other's company. I think that's extremely powerful. I got the star. I mean, excuse me, I got the sun, which is really powerful. And I said the star because it's supported by the star. You are going to get so much enlightenment and opportunities this year to shine. The universe is wanting you to do that, wanting you to have that great success. So we have the star positioning you. Stand in the spotlight. It's okay. Go ahead and enjoy that. The six of cups, pleasure, is supported by the 8 of cups, which is it's renounce. Sometimes it's important for you to decide, I'm not doing this anymore. It's like Michelle said, if people are trying to get you to get into an argument, walk away. Take that road, because it's much more, um, it's going to save your time. It's going to save your energy. It's also, Laura, going to prove to you you are stronger than you realize, and you're stronger than other people expected you to be. And I'm just going to say, you're stronger. That gets a fan thwart, because just because you may be quiet doesn't mean you're weak. It means that you are thoughtful, you're planful, and you don't have to share everything with people. The Radical Abundance card I got for you for the year is play. I love this. Get out and have a little bit of fun. Play around. Enjoy yourself. Be silly. Do the thing where it's like, well, okay, let's have people over, and then we're going to play charades. We're going to go to a comedy club. Maybe you'll see Rachel Rose there. Just go out and lift yourself, elevate those around you. And playing is okay alone. It's even better when you have people along with you who are laughing, and they're laughing so hard they're snorting because milk could come out their nose and all that stuff. So I think this is a beautiful opportunity, especially if you're having family come over and have dinner, a potluck once a month or something like that. Play, be silly. So have a great time. Oh, you're welcome, Laura. It's beautiful. This is a great reading. It's a great reading, and it shows. Oh, interesting. We started off with the 4 of cups, and then underneath that pleasure is the 8 of cups. So you've doubled your power. You've doubled your
Wow.
understanding of that. So that's extremely powerful. So, woohoo! That's
It's a
great.
great birthday reading.
Yes,
Awesome.
love it.
Thank you for joining us, Laura. And happy birthday. Lots of people wishing you a happy birthday in the chats
Mhm.
too.
And there are
Okay.
more people who are having birthdays this month too.
Mm-hmm.
So I saw
And
that in the chat. Cool.
that's fantastic. I love that. Everyone's talking about your honeycomb fan.
Oh,
So yeah, it matches the cards because Gerald's got a match, guys.
yes, yes. One must do that.
Oh, and everyone loves the reading. That's awesome. Thank you, Diana. All right. Okay, so let's get to our next question. And it's Courtney. Okay, Courtney, here we go. I'm excited to see there's a lot of stuff going on for you. Okay. So let
Mhm.
me find you. Courtney, what is April going to bring for me?
Ah,
Okay.
okay.
You got a lot of stuff going on in April. It's like, this feels like more of an annual reading than a monthly reading, but when I get cards like this, but you got a lot of homework to do, okay? Because your guys are coming through pretty strong. All right, so avert your eyes, avert your eyes. There I am. All right, so the first card I got was Taurus. Time to get practical. Taurus is it's second house stuff. It's your savings. It's your material life. It's you know, what you need. It's your food. Okay. So it's that it's a very square, practical kind of energy. So I said, where are the two areas where Courtney needs to focus all of this hardcore, practical Taurus-based energy? And I got your career and your home environment. Okay, I got the 10th house and I got the 4th house. You might look into what's going on in April in these two houses so that you could have a better idea of what's coming astrologically for you. Okay, because I got the Empress reversed. Okay, when I get this reversed, this tells me that there might be an overemphasis on outward appearances, wealth, status, things like that. And efforts to create like a healthy environment may not be recognized or bear fruit in the ways that you're hoping that it's bearing fruit. Okay, so they're saying that you're very nurturing, you're very creative and talented, but you may get your feelings hurt because of your sensitive nature. Okay. So if you're counting on the help from someone, know that they have another agenda, is what they're saying. And that there's some other issues involved. Okay. So if you're trying to give birth to something new right now, uh, wait until you have enough resources to do it without skimping. Okay. So the timing is a little off on this creative endeavor that I see. So, the 4th house also represents mother. Okay, so if there are some issues regarding fertility, uh, interesting. Okay. If there are any issues regarding fertility in the family, know that they can be mitigated if you pay attention to timing. Okay, that's the main thing that they're showing me. They're also showing me a project that's not really going, that's not really pushing through. Um, They're saying that you might be a little frustrated to implement all of the creative ideas that are coming through during April, and to just be aware of that. Okay, that's what they're showing me. This is why it's upside down. There's just it's both creative and it's also there's something practical that's being missed. Okay, so I went to my other cards for some more clarification. Okay, and I got the Ace of Winter. Right, this is the same as the Ace of Swords. And it's don't be deterred by challenges along the way. It's important to communicate clearly and accurately, amazing new ideas that should be implemented. So you need to come from a more mental place regarding this, because the emotional state is a little wonky. Okay. Nope, I'm happy with dog and hubby. Oh, good. Okay, that's awesome. But what I do see is that the 10th house represents your career and the 4th house represents your home. Okay, so there's just some areas there that they're asking you to revise, and they're saying to do so in a very mental way. Okay, they're saying use your head, not your heart. That's the main message that I got. Okay, and they're also encouraging you to be more assertive in April as well. Okay, this is the 7 of spring. Be assertive. Don't back down from what you believe. Courageously stand up for yourself. This is the same as the 7 of wands. Pick up your wand and defend your thoughts, defend your beliefs, and defend your actions, especially against those that are not doing things for the collective that are correct. Okay. So then I went to my creativity oracle and I went, what does this look like? Okay. What does this 7 of swords, seven of wands energy look like? And I got contest. Okay. Be yourself fully. You are without compare a true winner and the only contest that matters. And then I got courage. Be yourself fully, and you are without compare a true winner in the only contest that matters. So you have the courage to see lessons in all situations and face them constructively. And so I see this wand. You're literally holding a wand and you're defending yourself in April. Okay. And it has something to do with real estate. It has something to do with your career. And they're asking you to be assertive and stand up for yourself, because you've got some really great creative endeavors coming your way. But in order to help them manifest, you're going to have to stand up for yourself. Okay. I did pick an affirmation card for you. I got the Goddess of Illumination. This is a spirit card. I control my life with the decisions that I make. Use this gift when you believe your life is out of your control. The root cause of most problems is poor decision making. Take responsibility for your life. Your present situation is a result of your past decisions. You can get where you want by making better decisions. Using an oracle can help you develop your decision making ability. One thing that you can do, I don't know if you have a deck that you normally go to for advice, but that can help you with the assertive piece that I see coming, because you are going to have to stand up for yourself in that area. Okay, sounds good. I'm glad that you're standing up for you. That's wonderful. All right, so there's going to be some competition. There's going to be a contest. You are going to be put in a position where you are going to have to defend yourself, and just do so assertively, and you've got this. Okay. And again, it has something to do with career and home. All right. So I'm sending you lots of love, Courtney, and I'm excited to see what Gerald's got for you.
All right, Courtney. What we have for you is the Six of Discs, which is success. The one thing about the Six of Discs is it is a card of, well, this says success. It is also a card of being willing to share your success with others with the expectation of not getting anything in return. It's the idea of it's the right thing to do, and I don't need to be on the front cover of a magazine or the newspaper or Twitter or X or whatever it's called now. And so keep in mind, there may be an opportunity for you to share some of your success with others and to help them have some success. It's not just you being successful, it's you helping others to be successful. You're going to be, and this goes back to what Michelle was saying, this is the King of Cups. You being able to master your emotions and not let people pull you down, pull you out of where you want to go. We also have the Queen of Wands. I like how we have the King of Cups, which is an emotional card. We have the Queen of Wands, which is a fiery card. When you put the King and the Queen together, what you get is a balance of feminine and masculine and fire and water working together. And in the perfect proportion, fire and water make steam. You can do a whole lot with steam. You can move a big locomotive, and you can go up a lot of mountains. So the king sometimes suggests to me that I'm looking underneath the king. It's the hermit. The hermit means that you might need to take a little bit of time out so you don't get crazy. And yes, Marita said the king and the queen, it's love and passion, and it's that depth to it. So under the Queen of Wands, we have the Seven of Swords, futility. Somebody may be trying to steal your joy. Don't let them. Don't let them. And I think, Michelle, you were talking about something like that too, that people undermining you, don't let them do it. Don't let them do it. Just move on and let them burn themselves. So that's what I have for you, Courtney. I hope looks pretty good to me. Keep it in balance. What a nice love and passion balance of masculine and feminine. Hello, even better.
Awesome. All
So,
right,
yeah.
Courtney, thank you. I hope that was helpful. We're sending you lots of love. Come back, let us know how you're doing for sure. Okay, so our next, just to let everybody know, our next question is Janine, and then we have Aaron Whitefoot, and then we have Sandy Johnson, and then Soul Star, and then Seth. Okay. All right, and then we'll get into lightning round.
Yes.
Okay, so let me find your question, Janine. Any advice for me to move forward positively in the hope of having a relationship again one day? All right. So avert your eyes, avert your eyes. There I am. Okay. Okay. So the first card I got for you, Janine, is Virgo. Okay. you will be more successful if you treat your relationships the way a bureaucrat would. And that's by sending up very, very appropriate boundaries and sticking to them. Virgo is this in the karma cards. Virgo is it's the people who protect the flock. It's the fences. It's the boundaries. It's the weed pullers. It's the people who basically keep everything safe before the harvest. Okay, because Virgo's right before Libra, so everything's planted. It's beautiful, but it needs to be protected. Okay, and so you need to come into this place of protecting yourself and setting very appropriate boundaries at the very beginning and sticking with them when it comes to relationships. Okay, Janine? Because whenever I pull Virgo, it's a sign of boundaries. When you do that, I got the 6 of Roses. You will be victorious. Okay, this is a very, very good card to get. So then I said, okay, what I got a few other cards. Okay, so these are the ones that I see that are kind of standing in your way a little bit from the victory that I see. Okay, so just focus on the victory, but know that these are the things that you're being asked to work on from your guides. I got the 4 of Wings reversed. If you're looking for love, anxiety caused by isolation and loneliness will prevent you from putting yourself in places or situations where you can meet people. Okay. They're saying that there were problems from an existing relationship that can cause you to avoid opening your heart to commitment because true love has the potential to cause a lot of pain. Okay. You may feel unable to make real and necessary changes right now, and because your energy was drained by these upsets in the past. Okay. So you may be reluctant to kind of withdraw your attention from that unpleasant situation that occurred. And you have to retreat from this very limiting, although very temporary circumstance that they're showing me. Okay. And the reason I say that is because I got the Magician reversed for the next card. And so what this tells me is you don't really have the skill set in place right now that is going to help you move forward successfully in a relationship. Okay. There's some things that you need to kind of learn about yourself and how you operate in a relationship. So just don't push it, is what they're saying. There may be a reluctance to commit right now, or even just to show interest because of fear of rejection. So if you're struggling with a lot of doubt, that is arising as a result of this past relationship not working out. Okay. You may have to face the fact that you cannot make things go the way that you want, and you can't fix what this other person did. Okay. So then the other person flew out and told me who they were, which I thought this happens in a lot of my readings because I'm a survivor of some pretty bad relationships. So when they come out, they come out. This is the energy, the negative energy that you're attracting. This is the reversed King of Roses. It's the same as the King of Wands. Okay. So he's distracted. All right. He's kind of mean. He's petty. He's cheap. The tenderness you craved in a relationship was missing. This indicates some disloyalty, someone who may have had multiple relationships. There's an ego problem. They've got some spiritual pride going on. It blocked their ability to truly love anybody. Okay. So beware of the tendency to give your power up to these types of people, especially if they're masquerading as a spiritual person that you have to accept. You may be impressed with them, but they're hiding a lot of things. There's a lot of things that they're hiding. They're in pretty bad shape. Okay. So, you'll figure out who this personality is because they'll start clashing with you almost immediately, whether it has to do with politics or sports or entertainment or technology. They're a little drama king. Okay. So avoid this type of personality because this is the block. This is the negative energy that I see. And we all have our past traumas and things that we're working through, and we can tend to attract that. Okay. All right, let's see if you said anything. Okay. Well, I went to my relationship deck and holy guacamole. All right, so it will be victorious, Janine, but this is what you have to focus on. It is safe for you to love. Okay, this almost looks like the victory card. Okay. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. Okay, so that's really good. That's some great energy. It's safe for you to love. This is what you have to be aware of. There may be some time apart from from the new relationship. Give it some time. Okay. There might be some separation. If I remember, I mentioned that King of Roses reversed. Pay attention to the finances and career of this person. Finances are an issue. Financial issues are a factor in your love life. Okay. So pay attention to what they're doing financially. Don't sweep that under the rug. Pay attention to the red flags. Okay. The signs were cautioning you. They were cautioning you with the last relationship too. And this situation is calling you to have faith. So have faith in yourself, and trust that if you set those boundaries and if you do all of the things that we talked about, that you will be victorious in love. But if you don't do the homework, you could still attract that negative King of Roses energy. Okay. That's the reverse King of Roses energy. Okay. I think once you do those things, it's going to be successful. So I'm sending you tons of love, and yeah, come back and let us know how you're doing in the department. Okay, it's Janine. Thank you for joining us.
Hi, Janine. So any advice for me to move forward positively in the hopes of having relationship again one day? I have the 9 of Swords, which is the card of despair. Now, this is a card that is you're working on letting some of the past go, and that is to be honored. You're not quite done with it, this card suggests. So keep doing the work that you've been working on to make yourself ready for that. And I have a feeling you may know part of what is going on with this, because it feels very much like you're peeling away things and you're seeing them, and that's really hard work. It's a lot of hard work. Congratulations for you for showing up and doing the hard work. So, Janine, I want to honor that. I have the 3 of Wands. This is the card of virtue. This is the card of making sure that you foundationally have the right energy about what it is that you want. It's the card of making sure, well, let's just say it's a beehive. And so it's a card of making sure that the energy is all, well, okay. The beehive is all around the queen. So be the queen, expect to be treated that way. And if somebody doesn't treat you that right way, goodbye. So, oh, wait a minute. Out. If they, Janine, if they are not treating you that way, there's a concern there. I think Janine just put something in my last relationship caused a lot of upset around me having my son, and his emphasis more about money. Knew him 30 years, and I'm okay. Massive tower moment. Absolutely. And that tower moment is causing you to have a lot of these thoughts and these struggles. You are the queen. You deserve to be treated appropriately. Even though you may not feel like you want to be treated that way, you deserve to be treated that way. Period. I have the root of the power of fire, which is the Ace of Wands. Powerful stuff here. It feels like you're burning through a lot of maybe karma or difficult things. So, Janine, I think it's extremely empowering for you that you're showing up and you're doing the work that you need to. You're the queen here, is supported by the moon. Follow your intuition. Your intuition is decent. If something feels wrong, something feels off, it probably is, and try to find it in the light of day. So keep that going. The other thing that I have for you is underneath the root of the powers of fire, I have the Princess of Fire, which is be willing to go into the idea of a relationship with an excitement that you haven't had before. It's very, very exciting. It's nervous. It's thrilling. It can be disappointing. It can be all of those things. Approach it with the experience that you have while understanding that it's still very exciting. Yes, in the different areas of my life, a lot of emotion disruption with my son also. I'm sorry that's extremely challenging. Um, I'm also getting, Janine, I keep getting the nudge to say, it is very important for you to realize that just exactly as you are worthy of love. You do not have to change for anyone. In fact, you want someone who loves you exactly the way you are, spots and all, and wants you to be your most authentic self, even though you may not think it's pretty. They might, and they can appreciate that. You don't have to change to be anything for anyone else. You're lovable exactly the way you are. So remember that. So that's what I have for you, Janine. I hope that made some sense to you, and thank you for sharing the feedback. Sorry about the emotional disruption with your son, and it's challenging. It's very challenging.
It is, and especially the eclipses bring up a lot of stuff too,
Oh
upheavals in
yeah,
this area. So we're sending you lots of love, Janine, and you're welcome, honey.
yeah, very much.
Yeah. All right. Okay. So just to let everybody know, we have Aaron Whitefoot next, and then we have Sandy Johnson, and then Soul Star, and then Seth, and then we have Catherine Graves. Okay. And then we're going to go into lightning round. All right. So let's see. Just looking at the chat. You guys are having fun. Okay. All right. So let me find your question, Aaron. Starred. Okay, it's just a super sticker, but I know you usually put something at the end here. Let me try to find you.
And
Usually you just
everybody, if you haven't subscribed, now is a good opportunity for you to subscribe.
yes, please. Okay, I'm just going to put your star up. Okay, Aaron, unless you have a specific question. Okay, so if you have something specific, please. Oh, Katie, thank you for letting me know, Katie. All right, that you're Catherine. Okay, great. Okay, so avert your eyes, avert your eyes. There we go. I love it when you do that, Gerald. I get so many Geraldisms on the show. It's just great. He's so creative.
Just wait, the cowbell will show up.
Oh my gosh. Well, I do have something for lightning round that I'll bring out. You'll see. I think I brought him out before, but okay. So I got seventh house. This is the relationship house. Okay. It's the relationship that we have with people outside of ourselves. It's right across from our ascendant. So I asked, what is going on in the relationship department with Aaron this week? This is really interesting. I got that there is an illusion that you may not be seeing. Okay. There's separate what you know, separate what is real from what you know is an illusion, is what they're showing me. Because there's some unrealistic expectations around in this department. They're saying to really protect against unclear or wishful thinking, or you'll be riding an emotional roller coaster or for a while. Okay. So they're saying that you have a really beautiful and vivid imagination, Aaron, and it can help you manifest a lot of really beautiful things, but your intentions need to be really, really clear. Okay. So see the picture of what you want in your mind's eye and know that you can create it because you deserve it. And that's from one of your guides. Okay. You deserve this. This is the bit of a block that I see coming for you moving forward. I got the Prince of Gems reversed. Okay. This is the builder. You know, he's got a shield, he's got an axe, he's got a staff here, and he is, this symbolizes that he might be feeling a little vulnerable. And by clinging to these material objects, he can protect himself from the harsh world. Okay. So this is someone who's striving to be very responsible and trustworthy and a respected member of his father's kingdom. But his heart isn't really in it when it's reversed. Okay. So, okay. They're saying you really need to build from the ground up and build a very strong foundation moving forward. Because if you use your considerable strength and your skills to, okay, they're saying that you need to use them to serve and protect yourself and others, and to stay away from the more selfish tendencies that I'm seeing. Okay. So, all right. What does he need to work on, guys? They're saying work, property investment, accumulating a nest egg. Those are important. That's the foundational things that they're showing me. But try not to be too controlling with these areas and frustrated at these areas, because they're wanting you to be more generous with yourself moving forward. And part of that is developing this foundation that I'm seeing. Okay. So I asked, what is currently in the Prince of Gems way? What is and I literally got obstacles. So there's some karmic obstacles that are coming your way. You can see that there's a man, he's walking on a trail and he's stuck. Okay. He's met his obstacles. Do not dwell on how you're going to surmount the obstacles presently in your way. Okay. And know that this is what's coming for you. Okay. This is what the overall outcome is going to be. I got the prosperity card. Okay. So the reason they're having you build this foundation now and come at it from a very mature and practical way is because this is coming. You're going to be able to manifest prosperity into your daily life. Okay. You can see that Ganesha here, he's bathed in red. This represents the Muladhara chakra, and he's surrounded with bounty. He's got his pomegranates, his pineapples, he's got little coconut rice balls and tulsi, and he's sitting on a red throne. When your Muladhara chakra is awakened and that energy is flowing really freely, it brings positivity in all aspects of your life. I think this is why you had the accident in the truck the other day, is your guides are trying to help you think more practically and more foundationally when it comes to making your decisions. So Ganesha is also holding a plant called tulsi. It's considered the mother medicine. It's basically mother medicine of nature. It's in Ayurveda. It's amazing herb. And it's found in Hindu shrines. And it literally means it's an incomparable herb. Okay. So when I see this, Spirit is asking you to integrate and accept the spiritual truth that will help you bring it into reality. Okay. And I think that's why I got the illusion card, is you have to see things from a very grounded and realistic perspective. Take care, Kristen. So they're saying that it's easy to forget or neglect the gifts that you're receiving day after day from the universe or the divine source creator. And one of your promised gifts is your divine ability to generate success that you want in life by using your spiritual talents. These are abilities that are very innate within you. Okay, Aaron. You were born with them. So they're saying writing, speaking, creative expression, business ability, utilize these gifts to help build this foundation that they're showing me. And when you develop them and you begin offering them to the world, it will result in a very prosperous outcome. They're also saying you might want to consider writing a prosperity journal, and you can call on your spirit guides to work with you on that. They're saying, imagine what a perfect day would look like for you and describe it in detail in your journal. And that can help you navigate this foundation that they're showing me. Involve all of your senses when you're doing this journal, hear it, feel it, smell it, taste it, touch this experience with your mind. Okay. And because Spirit is reminding you that you have everything you need now to build a really, really solid foundation for the future, but you might be missing out on a few things. Okay. Those are the obstacles that I see. I got an affirmation card for you to carry into the week. I got the I am loved card. When we embrace love, it embraces us back in miraculous forms. I breathe in the pure love that fills my heart as I think spiritual thoughts. I am filled with the joy that love brings to my life. I breathe out the fear that true love is a myth. Okay, I think that's the illusion that I got. Okay, yes, Holy Basil, Diana. I love it. It's really great tea too. Okay, I hope that was helpful, Aaron. That was quite a lot of energy coming your way, and I'm excited to see what Gerald has for you. Take care, and thank you for joining us.
Thank you for being here, Aaron.
Mm-hmm.
So I got the 9 of Cups, which is the starting card, which is, it is happiness. It is you being emotionally fulfilled with much of what is going on. It's very satisfying for you. You've worked at it. You continue to work at it. You're in your element, and everyone that is in contact with you benefits from that. So that's a powerful thing. I got strength. This is a good year for you overall. This is about perseverance. It's 2024 is an 8 year. So Aaron, your stick-to-itiveness is going to help you make it through the year, because you're not one to just roll over. You're one to actually meet the challenges that are presented to you. This card is supported by the Seven of Discs, which is about patience. It is the card of making sure that it suggests timing, paying attention to the timing of things that you're doing. So when you're finding that things are a struggle for you, take a minute, figure out the timing, because I get this feeling, Aaron, your timing is pretty good for things. I've read for you a couple of times, and that comes across. I mean, you're pretty well connected. No, you're not pretty well connected. You are connected. Allow that to support you. Allow that understanding. I got the interference card. So the Eight of Swords, which is the obstacles card, as Michelle Marie was talking about. Here's the thing about this. Part of it is when these show up, it's important for you to step away, be the hermit for a minute, and to go, okay, what's real? What's actually true? What's not just what I think is going on? What is the reality of this? So that taking a minute, Aaron, to isolate yourself can be very helpful, especially when this interference comes on, because I get the feeling that a walk out in nature or getting your hands in the dirt helps you think things through, helps to ground you in a way. So I would encourage you to, when you start seeing this interference, these obstacles, take a minute. There are very few decisions, unless you're a critical care doctor or critical care worker, to where everything's going to be okay for 15 minutes while you go outside and get some fresh air. So that's what I have for you, Aaron. I hope that gave some insight for you. So good stuff going on.
Definitely. And thank you for joining us, Aaron. We hope that was
Mhm.
helpful. Okay, so just to let everybody in the chat know, we have Sandy Johnson, and then Soul Star, and then Seth, and then Katie, and then we have CEV12, and then we'll try to get to lightning round. Okay, so let's see, Sandy Johnson. Let's go to your question. All right. Star, there you are. I have an opportunity to work with an old coworker in May. Will I be better off where I am or at the other company? Okay. So, just to give you a little bit of background, Miss Sandy, is I got cancer. Okay, this tells me that you might be an empath. Okay, and then I got Gemini. Okay, so when I pulled Cancer, I got that you are a sensitive individual and you would likely be in a very good position. It's important for you to emotionally get along with the people in the office. Okay, because that's Gemini is all about our communications. Okay, so when I get Gemini, it's literally all about the way that you explain yourself, the way that you analyze the world, the way that you get along with people in general. And Cancer is that you have a very empathic and beautiful way of doing that. Okay. So, oh, you are a Cancer. Okay. Yeah. So the way that you communicate is very important. Okay. And it's important that you are heard and that your feelings are valued. Okay. And that is what you need to use to make this decision, because the first card that I got from the enchanted tarot was, I got the Six of Shells. Okay, now this is the same as the Six of Cups in the regular tarot. So When I get this, it's like, this is a very beautiful, joyous, wonderful card. Okay. It's a childlike joy. It's benefiting from time spent with younger people. Okay. So if you are, this is just nostalgic memories of childhood and, spending time with friends and family and things like this. So when I pulled this card, they literally said, lighten up when I picked it. Okay. Make some time for fun. Be as open and optimistic as a child. Okay. And they're saying that the best people for you to work with are people that have similar upbringings or backgrounds, and they can understand the emotional state that you're coming from in the way that you communicate. So, this also tells me that someone from your past may be coming back into your life, which is a very good thing because it's a very joyful, wonderful thing. But they're saying that working with younger people and working with people that bring out that beautiful inner child within and make you feel loved and appreciated, and that your feelings are validated that's the most important thing. Okay. Because then I got the Prince of Gems reversed. I just pulled this for Aaron. This is the block that I see. You need to put your material needs first when it comes to dealing with people in these situations. Okay, so if this is a really good foundational place for you, that's good. The new job would be that my old coworker, she is younger. Okay, well there you go. I'm glad that this is resonating. But this is the block I see. So building a very strong foundation for yourself moving forward is what's required. Okay, so I asked who you were in the situation, and I got a really good card. I got the empath. I got the Queen of Shells. Okay, so use your divine intuition to determine what you should do. Okay, what she can see into a person's soul. She has psychic intuition. You have this as well. Okay, Sandy. She is a classically trained empath, and she can shield herself from the negativity of others. Okay, she cares very, very deeply about all beings, and she's fully aware of how she bears responsibility for her own actions and the way that her compassion and her feelings create almost this environment around her. Okay, you're very professional. You're very intuitive. You're almost like a counselor, is what they're showing me. They're saying that you are a really good shoulder to cry on, but only offer advice unless it is specifically requested of you. Okay, and share your knowledge with tolerance and humility. Um, Articulating deep feelings can be hard for some people, so just be patient with them. Okay, they can't perceive other people's emotions as well as you can. Okay, so you know I would use your divine gifts to determine how to move forward. And I'm getting that being around younger people that make you feel good and that have similar backgrounds are basically the way to go. Okay, the new job is better money. That's probably why I got the builder reversed. Okay, so they're asking you to kind of focus on that area as well. Here are the two cards that I got from the Fairy Tarot. The first one I got was Renewal. This is the Judgment card. Review the past and the present so that you can plan a bright new future. Understanding your life purpose, releasing judgment of yourself and others. That's why I got that Empath card. This is your decision to make. You do have psychic gifts and abilities, and you can literally feel out this situation. You mentioned that you were a Cancer. That's why I got the Cancer card. Rely on your feelings. Rely on those hunches and intuitions. You can rely on them, okay, to make a decision, to make a judgment. And then I got the World. Brilliant success when you do that. When you go in and you reflect and you come from that heart space, this is a wonderful, wonderful card to get, okay? Freedom to go in any direction, a journey that is complete, all right? So great cards for you, Sandy. These are absolutely fantastic when it comes to moving forward. And I love that you're an empath and that you can tap into that heart space to get the answers that you need. Okay, so I think that you've got this. Rely on your intuition, rely on that gut feeling, and know that when you come from your heart, you're making the best decisions. Okay, Sandy, I hope that was helpful. I'm excited to see what Gerald's got for you.
So, Sandy, I was asking if you should do this new job, and by the way, for entertainment purposes only, I got more yes than no. with, and my indicator card is with the Temperance card, which is the card of, I'll just say it. Is there a way you can do both jobs for a while? Keep balance? Because you were talking, Michelle was talking about this wonderful way of working with some younger people. I got the Page of Swords and the Page of Pentacles. This card is or this reading, Sandy, is okay, good. You work from home, girl. Make it happen. Make it happen. So there are in this spread, there's a whole lot of people. I have 2 pages. I have 2 knights. I have the Knight of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles. I have the King of Swords. So when I see this, it feels good to do it. It also feels like there's an opportunity for you to have that role of counselor, wise individual, but only until they ask for it, and only when it's asked for. And then when it's asked for, give a moment and make sure that you're being the sounding board. You're being the sounding board. I mean, you in this new job, you could make a lot of money. I mean, I have the Ace of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles. It's this could be really, really beneficial for you, Sandy, because it's going to start off, but then you're going to have to stay in for the long. I mean, the Knight is slow and steady, so it has good potential for you. So, okay, makes so much sense. OMG, good. And your old coworker is working 2 jobs, so that's great. Well, remember us when you get really rich and really famous. I'm teasing, but I mean, I love this idea of working 2 jobs. I mean, if you can balance it, then do it. But again, you do you, boo.
Awesome. This is LOL.
Yes.
Okay, Sandy. All right. So yeah, rely on that beautiful intuition and you've got this.
Mhm.
So and I love that you're working with younger people and Cancer rules the home. So I'm glad that you're working from home. That's another way to protect that empathy. So don't offer work job related advice. Okay, yep. This only if they ask for it.
Only if they ask for it.
Mhm.
Only if they
All
ask for it.
right. So lots of questions coming in. We're going to try to get to all of you. Soul Star, you are next. And then we have Seth, and then we have Katie, and then we have CEV12, and then we have Jennifer Hudson. Okay. Then we'll try to get to Lightning, but we're getting a lot in here.
Yes. And
All
yes,
right.
Janine, it is Tiger's Eye. My
Yes.
necklace.
That's Manipura energy for sure. So would love to have, oh, you're so sweet. That's very nice of you, Soul Star. And then but Lost, I need to hear whatever. Okay. So you're a little lost and would love to hear whatever I need to know. Not sure why my question was managed. Thank you. Okay, well, we got all 3 of them, Soul Star, so we're good to go.
It's weird. It does stuff like this sometimes.
It does. It does. Sometimes it acts up. So we appreciate that. Hey, Susan, good to see you. Oh, congratulations on the Barbara O'Neill retreat. That's exciting stuff. All right. Okay, so Soul Star. I'm not kidding. I got the star for you.
Oh my gosh, I
No,
love that.
I love that I got the star for you. It's the
I
first
love
card
that.
I got. I know.
Yes, I love that. That is so much fun.
I do. Yeah. So, all right. Avert, avert. Here we go. Woohoo. All right. So, the star. This is a really, really, really good card to get, Soul Star. This tells me that the storm clouds have parted. A magical star has appeared in the sky. The answer is yes and yes. Okay. So, if I know that you're a little lost right now, but the universe is like you can see through phoniness, you can assess character, you can look into underlying motives with clear perception, you can go back to being hopeful and trusting those traits in others because you can spot them. You need to be the star of your show. You've got some joy, some wonder, some hope, and some healing coming your way. Okay, Soul Star. If you learn about the benefits of relaxation and rejuvenation and the illumination of these spiritual realities, divine grace and spiritual harmony will be yours. Okay. They're saying start daydreaming, because you can start manifesting some stuff. Okay. The star is going to help you manifest just a really nurturing, fulfilling life for yourself. And it's going to bring a lot of lasting joy and happiness. So I asked, what areas can you expect the star to enter into? I got the first house. This is your health. This is how you shine in the world. I got the 12th house of spirituality and all that is hidden, because you can see those things. And I've got the 8th house of transformation. That is a lot of energy. The 8th house it's chronic. It's stuff that, it's death, it's rebirth, it's transformation. The 12th house it's the hidden things. It's moksha, it's spirituality. And the first house is all about you. So you're going to be making positive changes in these areas of your life, which is fan-freaking-tastic. So I tapped into your energy a little bit, Soul Star, and what is around you. And I got the King of Roses upright. Okay, this is the same as the King of Wands. Okay, these are some great qualities. This is a very mature king. He doesn't have a lot of regret because he makes good decisions. He has a great personality. He's good natured. He's very interested in other people. He's not overly intellectual. He's more passionate. He's a doer, not a thinker. Like the King of Swords would be more of a thinker. So he's really motivated. He's got a lot of control. He's got confidence. He's intensely honest, very Sagittarian type of energy. And he's used to being the leader. He's in a position of command. So this is really great energy to have in and around you. Okay, Soul Star. Try making a really map like, okay, they're showing me, because it said, okay, they're lost. So we have to come up with a good plan here. So they're saying, try making a detailed map-like plan of all the dynamics involved in your situation, and then act with passion and decisiveness to get your way. Okay. Loyalty will be shown to you now, and loyalty will be rewarded when I get this card. So manifest your dreams. Okay. You got that beautiful star card. I love it when I pull this. You're headed for a better situation than what you were in the past. Okay. So I asked, what does that situation look like? And it's excellent. Okay. Just trying to get a troll here. Sorry, guys. I got him. Okay. All right. So I got the 2 of shells. This is the same as the 2 of cups. So it might be a partnership coming your way. 2 hearts beating as one. Okay. So if you're alone, it's time to turn on your love light. Okay. Your willingness to listen, share, and commit yourself with all of your heart will pay off right now. True love is coming to you. Okay. This could be an improvement of your current relationship, or just something coming your way that is better. Okay. Your feelings will be reciprocated by this person. There's like an easy kind of pleasurable attraction and compatibility with them, and great conversation. I mean, you'll just really, really great conversation, and good sex too. Okay. So all good cards. So this is what I got for you moving into the week. I got the Goddess of Balance. Be feeling a little off balance? The universe is sending you a lot of really great things. Okay. Well, that's perfect. Start journaling now. Lately, I have constant nightmares for 30 days in a row. That would be Rahu I got that 12th house, and I got the first house. Okay. Rahu is in Pisces right now, which rules the 12th house. He's basically a demon, and he causes a lot of illusions and upset in the dream world, but he can also motivate us as well. Okay. So getting control of your dream world is going to help you balance out some of the energies that I see coming your way, which are good. Okay. So this is Goddess of Balance is what I picked for you for your affirmation. I am attractive because I feel good about myself and others. Use this gift when you are unhappy with your appearance. Everyone needs to use this affirmation several times a day. Even classically beautiful people obsess over what they see as their physical shortcomings. A thoughtful, kind person who is genuinely interested in others is truly attractive. A sense of humor is more important than good looks. This is my stalker card from this deck. I'm constantly pulling it. I have some of the worst self-esteem on the planet. Okay. I have little like like Post-its all over my mirror. Okay. So if you're feeling like a little down in the dumps in this department, start loving on yourself. When you wake up in the morning, I want you to look in the mirror and tell yourself that you love yourself. Okay.
Mhm.
Especially if you're having an off day. I have these all the time. So I pulled this and I just went, okay, you're beautiful. You've got a great personality. You've got great things coming your way. Yes, you have some nightmares coming into the scene. They're not real. They're illusions. Okay. Because when I pulled the star card,
Yeah.
good things are coming. The star is after the tower. So even though you've had a bit of a tower moment in the past, the clouds are clearing and things are going to start getting better for you. Okay, Soul Star. Oh, I'm so glad that that's helpful, and I'm really excited to see what Gerald has for you too. So sending you lots of love, and thank you for joining us.
Soul Star, you got one of my favorite cards in the tarot deck. It is the Two of Discs.
Awesome.
It is change. The one beautiful thing about this card is it implies that things are going to be different. Things are always different. There is an opportunity for you to decide how you want to balance that. And so one wonderful thing about this is this idea of you can go with the flow, you can try to force it. Good luck with that. Uh, but if you understand there is a natural rhythm to yourself and who you are in the world, Soul Star, you will be able to balance with that. So pay attention. You're journaling, which is extremely powerful. Journal your emotions and how you do with the moon. What things are you noticing? And so do pay attention to that. You are certainly a powerful individual. This is the the high priestess or the priestess. By the way, here's a 2. The high priestess is a 2. Notice the 2s. We have 2 2s. The high priestess knows lots of things. Just because she knows it doesn't mean she shares it. There's a depth of understanding that is involved with this. When a high priestess does take action, she takes action that is very accurate and without a lot of fanfare. This card is supported by the Knight of Swords, and I think you had said, Michelle Marie, you had talked about act with concise and passion, something like that, with the decision. This is what these both of these cards are, because the Knight goes in and does what needs to be done quickly. Now, sometimes you need to pause a little bit because occasionally the Knight can be a little not thoughtful about things. And so balance it. This is a nice balance between these two because there's a need for action and there's a depth of understanding. Soul Star, we also got, I also got the 6 of Cups and the 6 of Wands. 2 6s. So we got 2 2s, 2 6s. The 6 of Cups is pleasure. Enjoy your chosen family. Enjoy the people that you want around you. Have some fun. Look back. Remember. Build new memories. 6 of Wands, victory. Whatever is going on, you're going to be victorious with it. And this is a beautiful balance because again, we have the wands and we have the cups. So we have love and passion. We have compassion and understanding. Really, really powerful. I think it feels to me like you're on the swing. It's coming back around. Notice this. Honor yourself by noticing exactly what you're feeling because there is a lot of power in that. Well, that's the priestess energy. When you know how you work, you're going to be able to balance and match what's going on and what actions you need to take with your strengths. So it's really beautiful. Thank you, Soul Star. So, oh, very welcome. Oh, I love you too. Thank you for being here. That's beautiful.
Thank you, Soul
Beautiful.
Star.
Yeah.
Love your energy. You're so positive and kind. Thank you so much. We really appreciate your contribution today. And yeah, please come back. Let us know how you're doing. It's really good cards for you. I love getting good cards. Okay, so just to let everybody know, we have Seth and then Katie and then CEV12 and then Jennifer Hudson, which is Bohemian Rose. And all right. And then we will go into lightning round if we have time. All right. So let me find your question, Seth. Where are you?
It's good to have so many people watching. Thank you.
Yes, thank you. We really appreciate it very much. Okay, there he is. May I have some advice about a relationship? Should I pursue it? If so, how do I move forward or get out? Oh, interesting. Okay, well, you're not in it yet, so you don't have to get out yet. So I did pull some cards for you, Seth. There we go. And this is the main warning I have for you. Okay. I got the 4 of gems and it came up upright. Okay. So they're saying that you need to hold on to what you have and you're better off being single than wasting your time and throwing away the precious gift of love. Okay. So not now. It's not the best timing. Um, this is a sign that you do value your partner, and there could be some passion there, but you need to take more care of your home and your family right now. It's time to think like a successful executive is what they're showing me. What you save and you conserve now will greatly benefit you in the future. So they're saying build a really strong foundation, take responsibility, keep your eye on the prize, and keep those affairs in order. But they're saying really manage your possessions carefully right now. Okay. Because the second card I got was death. Okay. So this is a no start again card. Okay. Um, they're saying to also kind of keep silent about what you've asked about. Okay. They're saying putting the past in the past will help you find love again. Okay. Um, and don't speak about old relationships or old times because that can create a block in the future. Okay. What is passing away served as a catalyst for transformation in your life. And karmically, you were helped to open new doors that you may have otherwise overlooked. So this was more of a lesson. Okay. So, facing profound change is unpleasant, but it's going to help you realize what's really important, especially in the love department. Okay. So I asked for a little bit of advice on this, and I got the retreat card. So they're asking you to kind of disconnect from the world and spend some time just with your own thoughts in your own head, doing your own thing. And while you're doing that, you're going to be able to make much better decisions. Okay. So they're saying consider all of your options and make a very informed choice. Now, my card said no, but once you go on this retreat, you're going to enter in a different headspace. Okay. So the decision that you're going to be able to make is either, breaking out and trying something new is what they're recommending. Okay, so you can stay in the old pattern. It's not going to, it will end because I did get the death card. But if you take this time to retreat, you're going to motivate yourself by taking time to rejuvenate. You're going to treat yourself to, more simple things, and it's going to bring joy and change your energy a little bit. So they're saying discover new activities that break you out of your old routine. And when you introduce these little changes to your day-to-day schedule, you're going to create new thoughts. So, and you can see here that Ganesha is holding a gada, and that's going to help you. He's challenging you to be more decisive, but you need to retreat in order to do that. Okay. Once you start being more strong-minded, you're going to create the opportunity to reflect on a longer-term goal and desire when it comes to the relationship. Okay. You're going to benefit from a newfound sense of confidence, and you're going to be ready for some major changes coming your way. So with careful planning, a very moderated approach, you can set yourself up for success in the future, but right now is not the moment. Okay. Once you do that, I got Jupiter. Okay. So it's going to be blessed. Also, look at where Jupiter is stationed in your charts. If he's headed towards your 7th house or something like that, it's fantastic. But I know that you're in Ketu Saturn right now, and you're paying off some stuff. So pay attention to that as well. Okay, so here is the I got a few more cards that you can take with you. These are things that you're going to have to kind of mitigate as you step into this very decisive energy that I'm seeing. You're going to attract a past life relationship. This is someone that you've known before. That would make sense because you're in Ketu Mahadasha right now. You are lovable and you deserve love. So making sure that you are well aware of that going into the relationship. And there are a number of things that you need to, this is forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. I think that's why I got the decision card for you. And beware of codependency. It's running rampant right now. Okay. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. So if there are any codependent behaviors or anything like that that you're seeing crop up, obviously take note of that and avoid those things because that's not good for either person. Okay. So I got Jupiter. Good things are coming your way, but you've got some homework to do first. Okay. You have Jupiter in your first house. You are so lucky, Seth. That creates so many auspicious yogas in your charts. I've got him in my 7th and I married like the best guy ever. So it's like that is fan freaking tastic. So yeah, Jupiter in the first house is excellent and he can bring you relationships, okay, when he's transiting there, okay? So lots of good karmas. It's going to take quite an amazing person to be your partner if you've got Jupiter in your first house, okay? So I'm sending you lots of love. I've got a retrograde Jupiter as well. So that's probably why you're being asked to reevaluate a little bit in this department. All right. So I'm excited to see what Gerald's got for you. And I'm sending you all the best.
Seth, how blunt can I be? Do you know Seth? How blunt can I be?
Seth's a Vedic astrologer. He's pretty, he can take it, but we'll let
Seth,
him.
Seth, okay. For entertainment purposes, how blunt can I be? Sort of, so all the way. Get out. We got justice. I got my indicator card in the in the more yes than no with the 5 of swords. Because if you stay, you are making a foundation that is combative. That's oftentimes it's not going to be a healthy relationship. It's going to be disappointing. It's going to be stressful. It's going to bring out the worst in all of you and in the situation. That being said, I was like going, you need to move forward and establishing what type of relationship you want. We have the King of Pentacles, long term, making careful decisions. It's a difficult decision now, but in the long run, it's going to work out. That feels good. Ultimately, I have the 3 of Cups for you, which is the card of abundance, great satisfaction, great success, and family. Yes. There is a feeling of, I don't know, you want a family. There is the family. There's a sense of family here. The Queen of Wands, someone who is passionate and as passionate as you are, probably more passionate. And the 10 of Cups does suggest a very happy family. So this is something that is important for you to keep in mind. This, I mean, I'm just, yeah, kitty. But it's, yeah, I'm for entertainment purposes only. Move on, because do the difficult stuff now so that you can actually, you want someone who I can trust and build and grow with. And yes, and part of that is as the King of Pentacles, that is somebody who you're going to be, you're going to have to be willing to put yourself out there. You're going to have to be willing to have difficult conversations, arguments, but how you argue with the other person shows a lot about the relationship. Because if you're just, if you're listening and you're trying to understand, that's the kind of relationship you want. That's incredibly powerful. And you want someone who does that too. Not somebody who, this idea of the silent treatment. If you need a timeout before you have the discussion, absolutely get a timeout. Nothing wrong with that. But you got to come in and you got to play fair. So thank you, Seth. I appreciate you letting me be honest. So
I
that's
love
what I
that
have
we
for you.
I love that we both got no. Okay.
Yeah.
That's good. Okay.
No, 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 no. Yeah. It's a pretty
Yeah.
straight up no.
And he's in what's called I remember how I told you at the beginning of the show that I was in Saturn Ketu, and that's why I had the last 3 months go the way that they did. He's
Mhm.
in Ketu Saturn. So
Oh,
that was, yeah. So that was excellent astrological advice too, Gerald.
well, thank
So
you. You know,
you're very welcome. And Seth says, thank you. You're so
you're
welcome. And
welcome.
thanks for the heart. We really appreciate
Yeah.
the feedback. So, okay. So I'm still pulling cards for the next person. Um, the answer is no, Katie. So just letting you know ahead of time. All right.
I love it. The answer is no.
The answer is no. Yeah. So let me find your question. All right. Katie, there you are. Question is considering a move possibly out of the area. Maybe put all in storage and not commit to a lease or home purchase until it feels right. Leaving here means walking away from the estranged mom situation. Okay. So I got the South Node. This is Ketu. We were just talking about him, and he rules our past lives. Okay. But it literally says, there will not be. Now is not the time to reconsider. Okay. This is a no card. Okay. Because you're going through some, this also tells me that you're going through some past life stuff. And that's not easy, but I, I've got some good stuff coming your way. Okay. So I went to my Whispers of Ganesh because I felt like whenever I pull the karma cards and it's like the planet of our past karma, I go to Ganesha, and he rules Ketu because he's the headless deity, right? His head was replaced with an elephant head. I got the revelation card. You get ready for key changes in your external and internal worlds. They're coming, Katie. So you have come to the end of a cycle and it's time for you to create something new. Through this card, Spirit is indicating that it's time to break down some of the structures that you created in your world because they're okay. And they're saying that some of this processing can be painful and it's challenging if you resist it. Okay. So a revelation is coming to you and it relates to your ego and your illusion of separateness and others. So you're going to develop a new perspective on things. This revelation is going to help you grow stronger and wiser and more composed. I pulled this card about 4 months ago and holy revelation. Okay. A lot of things came to light. I was not seeing things clearly. That's why I've been leaning on my tools so hard lately. They're saying that when you begin to search for your new goal, you're going to come to realize that your true security and that your strength, they lie within you and your relationship with the universe, not based on some false belief system that they're showing me or this artificially created world. So be willing to reveal this truth to those around you once it comes out. Okay. So I asked, what is the revelation? Is it good? Is it bad? Is it happy? Is it sad? We all want good things, right? I got the Ace of Gems. This is great. Okay. You will soon be rewarded, Katie. So you're finally going to attain and make the most out of what you've hoped, planned, and worked for. And that's an improved life. Okay. So this can come in the form of a dream, a gift, an inheritance, a bonus, a promotion. There's lots of awards associated with the Ace of Pentacles, okay? In this case, the Eights of Gems. But this is good news. It's excellent news. So savor this time and realize that you've earned it, okay? Regardless of what everyone else is thinking about that, all right? Because it's coming quickly. I got the Eight of Roses. This is the same as the Eight of Wands. So you're not going to have to wait too long for this, okay? And I asked what the outcome is going to be, this thing. All right. I got that you might have been sacrificing yourself a little too much in one area of your life. There needs to be more awareness of the physical, mental, and emotional sacrifices that are involved in your life, and especially regarding the mom situation. Okay. So even a dream relationship can turn into a nightmare if there's an imbalance of sacrifice. So you've sacrificed too much for this person and you're continually giving more than you're getting, and you're going to find a more worthy cause. Okay, it just hasn't come yet. That's what the revelation is. So don't be surprised if you're finally walking away from the situation where the sacrifices have not been equal, and you're walking away. Okay. But don't fight this. Okay. Because when this comes up upside down, you might be reluctant to walk away from the situation after you find a revelation, but it really is best for you in the long run. There are a couple of cards that you can carry with you into the week. I've got you're very capable. I got the capable card. You can deal successfully with whatever challenges and circumstances arise. Okay, Katie. And then I got the cooperation card. Your goal can benefit from you surrounding yourself with like-minded people, people that don't require you to sacrifice too much of yourself to make things happen. Okay. So I'm excited for this revelation coming for you. It's going to come pretty quickly. Take it in stride and know that you are capable. Okay, Katie. I hope that was helpful. And I'm excited to see what Gerald has for you.
Katie, I asked the question, should you move? I got a no. So no, you should not move again. Because what's going on is um there's there's give and take going on, and right now it feels more like you giving and other people taking. So it's out of balance. Part of the don't move is because things are going to get really wonky. I have the Tower and the Four of Pentacles. It's like if it would be causing, it would be much more stress than it necessarily needs to be. However, you are, and I can tell, excuse me, it feels like you have adjusted some of your energy in this relationship and what's going on around you. The Two of Wands and the Knight of Wands. Two of Wands is you have a lot more power than you had realized, and you're starting to get ready to use it, or you already are using it. What's really very exciting is the environment that's going on is the World and the Hermit. I mean, the world is opening up for you in many, many ways. You're finishing up some stuff, that quiet or alone time, the retreat is okay, but the isolation, be careful. You don't want to isolate yourself too much. But the world suggests maybe it's karmic. Didn't you mention something about karma? You maybe burning some karma off. It feels like this is very much saying you're settling that karma. You're going to be able to walk through, and you're going to have some time for yourself, to regain. You're almost done. You're almost done with part of the struggles. I have the Nine of Wands, which is stick to it a little bit longer. It's hard. It's sort of like the last. I've never run a marathon. It's the last quarter of a mile of a marathon. You're almost there. Stay with it. Allow there to be disappointment. Allow you to feel that, and be willing to actually go, this is part of what I've needed to experience, and now I've experienced it. I'm experiencing it completely, and I'm done. Rent is too high, so moving at least locally is needed. Okay. I that feels better to me than actually moving, just putting everything into storage. Because when you move locally, it's going to shift the energy. It's actually going to be the Two of Wands and the Knight of Wands. So yeah, rent is too high. I'm so sorry about that. But so that's what I have for you, Katie. So that's what I have. And
Okay, thank you. I'm taking care of this troll here.
yep, I was just like going, yep, got a lot
I'm
of
blocking
troll
them,
there.
guys. Ignore them, please.
Yeah.
All right. So block, block, block.
Oops.
Okay. So please ignore the troll, guys. All right. All right. So we hope
You're,
that was helpful, Katie.
yeah.
And I'm sorry, but yeah, the rent in our area is crazy too. I mean, we've more than doubled in the last 5 years here. And it's just, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So you're very welcome, sweetie. Okay, so it is 6 o'clock. It has been 2 hours, and we have CEV12 and then Jennifer Hudson. Do we have
I can do those too,
you
and
can
then
do
I do
those
need
2.
to head out. Yeah,
Okay, that's
yeah.
good. All right, so we will go ahead and do that. So CEV12, I started a personal project, and I'm wondering if it will be successful and when.
Ooh,
Okay.
ooh.
So, I got that it's gonna be really stressful. I got the 10 of roses. Okay. So it's good that you can persevere and concentrate, but it's possible that you're gonna be working too hard. Okay. It can interfere with the attention or affection that others expect from you right now. And if you can't stop those demands, you're gonna have to try to conserve your energy and pace yourself. This tells me that you have a workaholic tendency that you have to be aware of. So they're saying take little breathers and make time every day to let for self-care and to let the people in your environment know that you care about them. Okay. You may feel kind of trapped or restricted, but delay making decisions right now regarding this because it's exhaustion is impeding your judgment. Okay. And that it happens. Okay. Then I got the Ace of Roses reversed. Okay. Um, the action that you initiate in this project is it's going to go forward, but it's not going to go very well. Okay. Um, you may embarrass yourself by moving too far or too fast with this project, and a new beginning will be delayed because there's a lack of trust, there's a lack of honesty, and there's just a lack of energy. Okay, so there's a need for more passion regarding the projects that they're showing me. More faith is needed, or there's just going to be more frustration and worry in that stress card that I picked. Okay. So be careful not to jump to conclusions or overreact in your situation. The finger pointing, arguments, they can be ignited, resulting in an emotional meltdown. Okay. So this is basically spirit trying to help you mitigate your energy right now because it's out of balance. Okay. Now, when that happens, our judgment is off. And I got the judgment reverse card. Okay. So your judgment is off. Prepare for a time of reckoning where past karma is set to be balanced. Okay. A lot of us are going through this because of the eclipses right now. Um, or if you have one of your nodes active, that would be either Rahu or Ketu. So your inner critic is getting the best of you here, and it's causing you to judge yourself and others harshly. So expect some shifting emotions in yourself and others, especially if there's a refusal to awaken to what is real. You need to see things from a clear perspective because you're not really doing that right now. There's some deceit, there's some laziness going on, there's some surprising revelations that are going to come out that kind of threaten to end relationships and things like that I'm seeing. Someone may not be willing to match another person's efforts toward their own self-improvement. You're going to have to be a little blunt to create awareness and progress with yourself. Okay. So, and they're saying if you're trying to fix things around you, don't play the blame game. Okay. You may feel like getting revenge, but that's only going to delay things if someone pulls something. Okay. So this card reversed is a warning that you have to face the facts and confront the past and its demons and shadows in yourself. Okay. Lots of shadow work. There is an incredible reader in our community. Her name is Hershey the Shadow Reader. Whenever I pull Judgment Reversed, this is shadow work card. She would be someone that you could connect with to help you with some of those darker energies. And otherwise, you're just going to be frustrated, unhappy with your situation. So just start forgive yourself first, or and kind of move. Okay. And once you do that, once you make these steps, I got the evolve card. You're evolving. Okay. CEV12. I see Saturn here too. So this tells me Saturn might be involved in this. And then you got the eclipsed moon. So creative ideas evolve out of the invisible and profound nothingness of proverbial consciousness. So you're being asked to kind of retweak the way that you perceive yourself, the way you perceive others, and to see your situation from a much more realistic, grounded perspective. And if there's anything that you do in your practice to strengthen the Mudlahara, now is the time to do it because I'm getting a lot of ungroundedness around you. Okay. And that happens when we're paying off karma and when we're dealing with a lot of these lessons. Okay. I hope that was helpful. Please be gentle with yourself and others as you go through this. And I'm sending you lots of love. Okay.
CV12, you've started a personal project, and I'm wondering if it will be successful and when. This project is going to be much more challenging and give you opportunities to grow and learn beyond what you had expected. So, because I have the Seven of Wands, Valor, you're going to be very courageous when you start. That's wonderful. The way you start is going to help with how the project is going to go. I have the Ten of Swords. It's not going to work out exactly as you had it originally intended. There is going to be a part in this CEV 12 where you're going to have to walk away from some of the things that you had expected to have happen. I don't know what kind of a project this is, but if it could be a creative project about endings and walking away from things. If that's the case, that's what these two cards are. You've got walking away from things that are not fulfilling and endings. So if that's the type of project that you're working on, creative endeavor, hey, that's what this says. The last two cards are very, very interesting because we have the Eight of Wands, which are, it's going to be swift. When it moves, it's going to be very, very swift. And that's exciting because that is paired with the Two of Coins, the two of discs. So while this is suddenly going to be taking off, or it's going to go a little differently than what you'd expected, you're going to have an opportunity to balance what's going on. It's going to move really quickly. That's exciting. So these two cards together can be very, very helpful. But again, it's this middle part that is a bit concerning for me because I don't know what your project is. I hope you're still here. If you can give some insight on what your project is, but if it's about letting go and releasing things, it's going to work out. You went be very courageous when you start it. Go. I love this. Go with valor. Go own and go in knowing you are all that and be all that, so that when these things happen in the middle, you can meet them. So that's what I have for you. So thank you. I'd love to know
Yes.
what the project is. I'm very curious.
Yeah, definitely. This is definitely something involving that Eight of Cups energy. I thought that was interesting that you picked that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and paired with the
Yeah.
10 of swords, something's ended and you're walking away
Yeah.
from stuff. So
Yeah.
it's
It's good
powerful.
to walk away from things that no longer serve us for sure. All right.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for joining us. And
Yeah.
Bohemian Rose did pose a question. Thank you so much. You are our last tipper. So I would love a career reading. I just resigned from my job. I'm wondering what some ideas would be for next step. A total career change is needed.
Wow.
Okay, so let's see here. I got the star reversed. So I got things that it's kind of a maybe if you're up for it card. Okay. So basically what they're saying is that you may have not felt like a star lately and you need to take out some more time for healing. Okay. Um they're saying that there were some trust issues and some other things that got in the way in the last career that can get in the way of the next one that they have set up for you, and a lot of that was around disillusionment. Disillusionment was replaced by a formerly hopeful attitude, is what they're showing me. So, getting caught up in criticism and spite will create doubt that an unhealthy career can, a healthy career or successful career can exist for you. So, you're kind of they're showing me that you're a little reluctant right now to step into the new phase, okay? Because there were a lot of mistakes and broken promises with the last job. And you need to take some time out to heal, okay? So if you're hesitating to kind of jump back in, it's because of those past disappointments, and try not to focus on that hurt and those unfulfilled dreams, because that's going to weaken your chances for an improved position in the future. Okay. So that's the main thing that I got. So don't let this block you. So then I went to my creativity oracle and I got 3 good cards from you. I did the pulver method. And hi, Shredda. Hi, Samantha. Good to see you. I got pause, habits, and push. Okay. So take a pause, take some time out to heal. That's the first one that I got. And it says, accept that you must wait and prepare for developments to reach the next stage. So it's going to take a little bit of time. I'm going through this too. I lost my position in October, and I've just been working since then on other things, especially in AI and things like that. So just taking some time off. Okay. Then I got the habits card. Examine habits that have impeded pathways to your goals and encourage beneficial ones. I got the star reversed. So there were some things in the past job that you could have learned from that you should not take into the new job. And those are habits that you developed there that can hold you back from being truly successful. And then once you do that, I got the push card. Don't feel inadequate. Forget how to quit. Push on no matter how things look. Okay. So carry on, persevere, and know that it was the habits that they're having you work through to help you with the next position. This is from spirit. You need to know this. You have what it takes. I got the 8 of winter. Okay. You have what it takes. Believe in yourself. Thinking that you're powerless when you're not. A lack of self-confidence will keep you from getting what you want. If you feel like you're out on an ice floe right now and you're all alone with no place to go, know that the land is right behind her. She can literally just jump to the land. Okay. This is the same as the 8 of swords. Take off the blindfold. Look around. You have the power. Okay. And you do have what it takes. All right. Because the second card I got was you need to be more assertive in the workplace. I think that's one of the habits that they're asking you to develop in the meantime. And coming from a place of exhaustion or hurt from the last job could get in the way of that. Okay. So I got that you need to stand up for yourself, be assertive, don't back down from what you believe, and courageously stand up for yourself. And that is what's going to help you in the next position. But taking time out for rest and healing is key. All right. So I went to my art of affirmations and I got the I am on a journey card. And just a beautiful, it's a young, beautiful woman walking through a garden with a parasol. Every step of life's journey is an important adventure. I breathe in the pleasure and increased awareness that accompanies my travels. I am filled with infinite energy that animates my life and everything around me. I breathe out fear of newness. You've got something new coming your way. I know you can feel it. See it from the perspective of a child starting something for the first time. Okay. Don't focus too much on the details and more so on the overarching principles that are coming your way. Okay. And you're welcome, CEV12. So you're on a journey. It's going to take some time. Breathe. They're saying that breathing exercises can really help with the anxiety piece that I'm seeing. So if you don't already have a Brestrika or a pranayama practice, you can look into that. There's a lot of videos on that. The Sivananda Yoga Center has got a few on YouTube that you can look up. I do it in the morning with Jonathan, and it helps us with our anxiety. So if there's a little bit of that going on, that's something that you can add to that. Okay. I hope that was helpful, and I'm excited to see what Gerald's got for you.
All right. So we start off with the 9 of Cups. This has been a repeat card. This card has shown up multiple times for me today.
Mm-hmm.
And so the 9 of Cups, and it's the happiness card. So you just resigned a job. You're sort of happy about it. I mean, and that's part of the thing. Now we have the Ace of Fire. So you're looking for that new inspiration. What's that next thing that you can bring? What's that thing that's going to give you excitement? And with this bee here, I'm literally seeing you're going to be shopping around ideas, pollinating different things to see which thing actually takes hold. I didn't see that when I initially saw the card. However, it is supported by the 2 of Swords, peace. So part of it is you've let some stuff, you're out of a situation that has been challenging. I'm going to say cast a wide net cast a wide net, cast a net of you going, hey, these are my skills, and be confident about your skills. Now, part of that is my HR training coming in, my HR experience, but no, be willing to cast a wide net, keep moving, keep doing. And this is the career, this is death. Jennifer, that idea of this is the complete career change. I get it. And very okay. So here, okay, 2 cards wanted to support this one. 4 of Wands, perfected work. That's exactly what it says there, perfected work. Hello, looking for a new job and doing something. And then it has the card of patience. So the 7 of discs, waiting for the right time. Oh my gosh. I love this because I mentioned pollination. Then we have the 7 of discs is about allowing fruit to come on the vine and for things to ripen. Cast a wide net. Be patient to see what shows up, because you've got a lot of skill sets. I mean, apply for jobs. Apply. I have the 9 of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So, Jennifer, it feels very much like, I mean, you've especially with a lot of wands on looking for the new work, be excited about it, look for it. It feels a bit like summer is really going to start heating it up for you. Maybe the summer solstice. So pay attention to really that. And but I love this idea of us take a little bit of a break now. Oh, bless you. So
Okay.
So that's what I have for you, Jennifer. I hope.
All right. Awesome.
Oh, you got another troll.
I know, I'm killing him.
Wow.
I know it's a lot of that going around. Okay, so ignore the trolls, everybody. All right, blocked. Okay. So, oh my gosh, we've been on for over 2 hours, 2 hours and 17 minutes. Everyone, please give Gerald a huge, huge, huge round of applause for doing that for so long and for sticking with us.
And for you too.
Thank you.
10 hands. It's a round of applause, everybody.
So this is what I was going to use during lightning round, but we don't have time.
Oh my gosh. Well, and I was going to use this.
It has a stash on it.
I put a stash on it. So everybody, you
color.
just have to show up next month so that we can do this. We'll do this again.
So we did have 15 questions for lightning round, guys, but we're yeah, we got to go. So please visit us again next week. I believe I have Ginger on, so that's going to be a lot of fun. And
nice.
Yeah, Gerald is here at the last week of every month, so you can always catch him. Yes, the last Wednesday of every single month is Gerald. So if you guys love the readings, he is a regular. And please like, subscribe, follow him. He's a fantastic reader, and he puts on really entertaining shows, guys. Like, he's very creative with the shows, and he has good readers on, and he has really fun unboxings, and he has interviews, and he does really fun things with various decks. So you're not going to be disappointed if you if you subscribe, because we call him Cowbell in the community, because we can't have too much of him. So so thank you all, and thank you, Kay. It's like, oh, it's you were awesome, Gerald. Love the cowbell. A beautiful reading. Yay, Gerald and Michelle. Thank you, Seth. And yes, I subscribe to your channel too, Seth. We'll have to kind of connect one day and see what's going on there. And yes, he cuts to the chase. He has blind spot readings. He had that earlier with Marina and Hershey today, and those were excellent.
And on Monday, I do caffeinated and unfiltered.
Yes, caffeinated and unfiltered is excellent if you're looking for like a straight shot.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, and Bohemian Rose Tarot, I've subscribed to you recently because I think I met you through Benny. You could also, send me an email and maybe show up on my channel.
There you go. All of our emails are in the description, guys. So if
Yes.
you and Seth goes, my kind of reader. All right. Yep. He gives it to us for sure. All right. And Seth goes, let's
Yes.
hook it up. Woohoo. Yes.
There you
Gerald
go.
has great content. Look at all this love. This is fantastic.
This is
Okay.
wonderful.
Yeah. Awesome. And good to see you, Patty D. Awesome. Awesome. Okay. So what have you got going on, Gerald? Anything you want to advertise?
On Friday, I have an interview. Richie and I have an interview with Chris Butler and Ken Payne, the creators of the Oracle of the Hecatean Path, on Friday at 2 p.m. Eastern. I'm looking forward to this. We're talking about this deck. And then I have yes, no readings with Hershey the Shadow Reader and Thomas from Tarot Your Way. And I'm doing a polytarology on Friday evening. So, and
those are great.
yes.
Are you going to be doing that with Colleen, the Cool Crone?
Yes, Colleen the Cool Crone is hosting it, and it's hard to tell who will be there.
Awesome.
So
All
it'll be fun.
right. Well, like I said, I've got Ginger on next week, and I'm also on next week on Marina's channel. That is going to be 6 o'clock Pacific on Tuesday, and we're going to be
Love it.
giving readings then too. And her channel is Heart Centered Tarot. So I just want to, so Calla Lizzie says, very cool. I'm interested in the Hecate deck. Yeah, I'll have to.
Yep.
And if you guys can't make it because of work or anything like that, you can always watch the replay. It's totally worth it.
It is. The replay is perfect.
All right. Well, I just want to thank Gerald for joining me today. Everyone, please subscribe immediately if you're not. And please leave a comment after the show so that helps us with the algorithm. So sending you guys lots of love. Take care.
Bye.